Okay, hi, my name's JMO from a company called Xcase in the UK. You can find us at www.xcase.co.uk. We supply server chassis and we build up server systems. So I'm today looking at a little system build that we do in one of our popular rack mount cases, the D214. And it's just nice sometimes just to go over the chassis as a build so people can see what they can do with it. So the D214 is a short 2U rack mount case. At the front here you've got two 5.25 bays, and often we'll use a caddy or a three-way caddy for say 3 hot swap drives, or even a couple of 4 caddy 2.5-inch drives for 8 hot swap 2.5-inch drives. They all fit nicely into this little section here. Or of course you could just add a single optical drive and a caddy as well. You've got this grilled effect at the front here. Behind that there's some mesh. That's a good little dust filter. And behind that there's two 80mm fans running. We use some brand called X Silence. Very quiet, this system's running, and it's hardly audible. So it comes with two internal hard drive brackets. There's one here. Just zoom in a bit. They're pretty basic really, they look a bit like this, and you can get two 3.5-inch drives in, or you can use an adapter as we have on this one to fit SSD drives. Just a quick note, when I say two 3.5-inch drives, that's only if you're using an ITX motherboard. If you're using a micro ATX you can only use one 3.5-inch in each. Now this customer only wants one SSD, so basically we just remove the other hard drive bracket and leave the space. So I'll just have a move around a bit. Now this case takes a standard ATX power supply. Here we've got a Seasonic 500 ES fitted. We like these because it's got an 8cm fan at the back instead of a 120mm at the front, at the top, sorry. So that's just better overall. But the case is lid, does have a grill here, so if you wanted to use a 120mm fan you can, but you'll just have to remember not to put one on top of each other. So as said, it will fit a micro ATX motherboard as well as an ITX motherboard. Let me just turn around a bit. So here we've got a Gigabyte, I think it's 750 Ti graphics card. That comes as a low profile option. In this case has got 4 low profile expansion slots. So that fits in nicely. And once we've removed the second drive cage, if you wanted to put a longer card in, you've got the full length of the 400mm. Well, allowing for fans perhaps say 380mm. But for us it's just ideal for a bit of cabling. So we do a short rail kit for this if you do want to put it in a cabinet. It has got some nice strong ears at the front, but I think past 300mm you're better off having a rail kit. Or we do something called rackers, which basically fit in the cabinet and just sit underneath each side of the case. The D214's just got two USB 3s on the front, power switch, reset switch, power light and hard drive activity light. So realistically, if you're looking to either build or get us to build you a nice little short rack mount chassis with micro ATX or ITX motherboard, perhaps a low profile graphics card and perhaps a LAN card or some other TV card, it'll all fit very nicely into the D214 chassis. That's about it. Thanks as always for listening. Bye for now.